Good morning, everyone from Vancouver. My name is Sam Bugis. I'm a general surgeon with a subspecialty interest in head, neck, and endocrine surgery. I've been involved with CNIS since 2013, and currently I'm the board chair for CNIS. Dr. Lett has asked me to talk about the Trauma Team Training Instructor course. Many of you on this call are more familiar with the course than I am, but I'll just remind you about the course itself. Trauma Team Training Instructor course takes place over only one day. It involves a number of practice lectures. It involves some simulation exercise, and it involves some efforts at improving teamwork and team bonding. I think that the instructor course is meant to do a few things. It's meant to familiarize the future instructor with the TTT provider course. It's meant to provide some advice and some practice on teaching providers at all levels. And it's meant to emphasize the importance of teamwork in trauma care, especially in the remote and small communities where the providers will be a heterogeneous group indeed. So what are the things that you need to be familiar with as far as the provider course is concerned? This is an incomplete list, and even this list is daunting enough. The instructor course concentrates on simulations and the team approach, and as I said previously, gives some instruction about teaching. It does not specifically deal with content, though as the practice lectures are provided, there is inevitably some conversation and debate about content and clinical approach. The instructor course provides an opportunity to practice and some advice on teaching styles. It is through that practice and with the conversations regarding teaching styles that there is an attempt to improve the approach to an audience that will have all levels of providers in it. As I've already mentioned, the teaching practice also, in my experience, has almost always engendered some conversation and debate about the content and the clinical approach of the course. The teaching advice also emphasizes the role that simulation plays in this course and how important it is for the instructor to facilitate and encourage those simulations. And again, teamwork is a big part of this course. Everyone wants to feel like they have a role, and the instructors should do everything they can to make that happen. In the instructor course, they practice that, they practice facilitating that, and while doing all of that, they try to make everybody have some fun and maybe even engender some friendly competition. So in one day, does the TTT instructor course do what it's supposed to do? Well, I have my own views about that, but really it's your views that we want to hear from. What does it do well? What could it do better? How would you revise it, or would you change it at all? And now I'll send it back to Dr. Lett to continue the session. Thanks for listening.